You ready?
I am. Go for it.
So I will be talking about climate change and what we affect the planet with. Henry David Thoreau said, "What is the use of a house if you haven't got a tolerable planet to put it on?" He was an American philosopher and poet, but what is not known about him is that he was an environmental scientist. He died in 1862, and at the time, the CO2 levels in the atmosphere were 318.18 parts per million. Now, over 100 years later, the CO2 levels are 419.15 parts per million. In 1862, Henry David Thoreau knew that we needed to do something to change what we are doing to save the planet. We knew that we needed to change what actions we are doing so that we could create a more sustainable lifestyle to keep the planet alive. Climate change is due to the heat being trapped within the atmosphere due to particles within the upper atmosphere. The UN describes climate change as the long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. Ice ages are natural climate change. What we are doing now and the type of climate change we have now is not natural. We are causing it. We are killing our planet slowly. And in the next century, we might not have half of the animals that we have today. So, the top 10 leading countries in emissions, they cause 68% of the world's emissions, total. In comparison, the lowest 100 countries create 3% of our global emissions. The US is one of those top 10. So we directly relate to us hurting this planet. Scientists have proven that, and they have warned everyone, that if our planet rises in temperature of 1.5 degrees Celsius by the end of the century, our planet will be dying very quickly at that point. Right now, we are projected to raise temperatures 2.8 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. That is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine every day is 37 degrees warmer because we could have changed something today and we didn't. So, at the end of the century, it is predicted that our reefs, our coral reefs that give great biodiversity and help our planet stay alive, they will decrease by 80 to 90% or higher. Our reefs could be gone by the end of the century if we don't change something. Climate change also makes droughts more severe, storms more severe, hurricanes more severe, and it kills off our food. We are looking at snowstorms that should be happening in December, January. We are having them in February. We don't have hurricanes here in Michigan, but those hurricanes are leading to warmer air reaching us, or the polar vortexes coming down. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from our favorite science guy, Bill Nye, as he said, "The less we do to address climate change now, the more regulation we will have in the future."